Does Vice President Harris have momentum in the swing state of Wisconsin? This is Kotow. Let's talk some politics. Wisconsin, alongside Michigan and Pennsylvania, are part of what is commonly referred to as the Blue Wall. Although it is plausible, if unlikely, to reach 269 electoral votes and throw the election to the House via winning North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, and Nebraska's second, there is virtually no path to the White House for the GOP in recent election cycles without breaking through in at least one of these states. For Wisconsin, while elections have been close in recent years, it only went to the GOP in 2016. In fact, both the 2016 and 2020 margins for victory for either side were within 1 percentage point. In this latest election cycle, it appeared that Wisconsin, like many other swing states, was moving decisively away from President Biden and towards President Trump. However, Biden's withdrawal and the emergence of VP Harris as the new head of the Democratic ticket has scrambled the race in this state. Per my standard procedure, I will look at a series of polls and track their shifts before and after Biden's withdrawal. The polls that I will look at in this instance are the Hill Emerson, Fox News, Marquette, the Cook Political Report, and the NYT Siena College. Based on these polling shifts, it appears that VP Harris has gained some ground compared to where Biden was in the race, but not as pronounced as in some of the other states that I have looked at recently, such as Nevada. With that being said, let's take a look at Wisconsin. First, we have the registered voter survey conducted by Fox News. In April, they actually had the race as tied between Presidents Trump and Biden at 48 apiece. Interestingly, their survey conducted in the mere days after Biden's withdrawal between the 22nd and 24th of July found Trump gaining 2 points to reach 50, while Harris improved by 1 to 49, a net gain of 1 for Trump. However, as mentioned with some of the other polls by Fox in previous videos, this period should be taken with a grain of salt, as it was in the immediate days after Biden's withdrawal, and it may not have been clear where Harris stood in the nominating process to the respondents of the survey, which may have impacted its results. Next, we have another registered voter poll, this time by the Hill Emerson. In June, they found Trump leading Biden 47 to 44. This appears to have changed slightly with their survey between the 22nd and 23rd of July, which showed a tight race between Harris and Trump, tied at 47 apiece, an improvement of 3 points for Harris over Biden the previous month. It is interesting that this pollster found a difference not present in the Fox poll, but both shifts for both pollsters are small enough to be well within the margin of error, and not that pronounced. As for the Marquette poll, this one also has to be taken with a bit of a grain of salt, as we have a mix between a earlier registered voter poll and a later likely voter poll, meaning there's a difference in the samples between the pollster and not an exact one-for-one comparison. But that being said, in June with the RV poll, they found a tied race at 50-50 for Trump and Biden. In their likely voter survey between the 24th of July and the 1st of August, they found Trump dropping a single point to 49, while Harris maintained Biden's level of support at 50. A mere 1 point shift for Harris and well within the 4 point margin of error for this poll. Next, we have the likely voter survey by the Cook Political Report. In May, they had Trump and Biden tied at 45 apiece. Their polling between the 26th of July and the 2nd of August, though, saw Trump gaining a point to 46, while Harris improved over Biden by 4, reaching 49. A 3-point net gain for Harris over where Biden stood. Finally, we have the New York Times Siena College likely voter poll. In early May, they had a close race with Trump leading Biden 46 to 47. However, their survey conducted in early August found Trump losing a point to rest at 46, while Harris surged 4 points to arrive at 50. This is the highest gain of 5 points for Harris by any survey we have looked at so far for the state of Wisconsin. Based on the polling, it appears that Harris has gained approximately 2 to 3 points over Biden in this state. Looking at all 5 of these changes, we once more have 2 outliers, the Fox and the NYT polls. As discussed earlier, Fox may simply have been conducted too soon after Biden's exit to capture the shift. Although it is interesting that the Hill did show a shift, albeit both are within the margin of error and may simply have been polling noise. Regarding the NYT Siena poll, but really applied to most of the pollsters we have looked at, there is an overestimation of Democratic support in the state, often beyond the margin of error. NYT Siena actually has the worst record for the 2020 election, being nearly 10 points off from their final survey compared to the actual election results for this state. If this polling error is considered against the other pollsters, then it brings it closer in line with their results of about 2 to 3. Similar to what we saw with the other states, the race appears extremely close as things stand, despite the gains made by Harris. Also, once more, it appears that Trump has retained his level of support, with Harris's gains appearing to come from the few undecided and third-party supporters in the state open to shifting their stance. Although there are some possible events that could shake up the race, such as the debates and sentencing in the New York trial this September, there may be little that can shift it at all. At this point, it appears that turnout and enthusiasm will be key to victory for either side in the state of Wisconsin this cycle. But what do you think? Has Harris really gained a few points in Wisconsin, or is it just noise in the polling? And is there anything that will shake Trump's level of support in Wisconsin or elsewhere? Did you find this video helpful? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. This is Kotal, and thanks for watching.